Hey guys, it's Shanna from the 5M Family Homestead. It's Friday! I survived my first week of homeschooling the kids. Yay me! Not only is that exciting, but we're also adding two new animals to the homestead today. We are adding two new Silkie hens. Those are breeds of chicken that Sarah has always loved. Over the years, we have not been able to find any. They're very sought after and they can kind of be expensive. So we have been looking, and today Tobin found some from a breeder about 10 minutes from our house. And so we're gonna go pick them up. Now, shh, she doesn't know, it's a secret. We haven't told her. This is very much a spur of the moment thing. Tobin and I just decided we would surprise her because about a year ago we had to get rid of our two ducks, and she raised these ducks from babies. We don't have a pond. We don't have a way for them to really swim or really be ducks, and they were a nuisance. So we gave them to a lady who had a ton of land, and she had two ponds, and she was gracious enough to come take them and put them on her property. So I'm pretty sure she's been a little mad at us since then, so we're going to make it up to her. We're gonna go pick them up. She doesn't know. I'm gonna take you guys along with us. I'm very excited. She's wanted these for as long as I can remember, and so these are just gonna be her pets. I don't intend on them making any difference on the homestead, but it'll make her happy, and that's exciting because we did lose one of our other laying hens to the heat about 2 weeks ago. So we went from 15 to 14 hens, and the chickens are kind of her thing. She loves her chickens. She takes really good care of them, and so adding these two will just make it all the better. But first, I have a few chores I have to do. I need to water the pig. I've got a couple water spots that we leave out throughout the yard, water stations we'll call them, for the chickens, so that way if they don't want to go back to the coop and drink, they have different areas that are in the shade in the yard. So I thought I'd take you guys with me on that. I think that pretty much sums up this video, what we're gonna be doing today, and y'all come along with us. First stop, water station number 1. Kiddie pool underneath the only tree we have on our property. So if any of you folks have a quick and easy way to grow a tree that is really tall and has a lot of shade in a couple months, y'all go ahead and link that video for me. Stop number 2 is under the porch. I have an old dog waterer that I just put under there with water. They tend to hang out under there because it's a lot of shade. So I'm gonna fill this one up, and then we move on to the pig. Detour. This morning when Tobin was getting ready to leave for work, we were walking out to his van, and Skylar, our Lacey, we heard her like barking, her little high-pitched bark when she finds something. We also had smelled a skunk. So immediately I started saying, please don't be sprayed by a skunk, please don't be sprayed by a skunk. Good news is she didn't get sprayed by a skunk, but she did find an armadillo down by the chicken coop. And Tobin was talking to me this morning. He's saying, you know, mainly they just like to eat bugs and stuff, and they'll root up the grass. And I was just out here turning off the water, and I have found other signs that that armadillo must have been up by the house. You can't see me because of my shadow. There we go. All of that is from an armadillo. We actually were very fortunate, and we got 2 days back to back of rain. Close to probably, I don't know, the first night it rained for about an hour. Last night it rained for like 4 hours straight. So I'm guessing the mud and the bugs and everything else caused it to root up our grass. So luckily we have a fence around our garden because we may have to be on armadillo watch. I'm tired of the Texas heat. I am sweating and I haven't really hardly even done anything, but it's so humid outside right now. Like I said, it rained yesterday and it just, it does not feel good. Okay, I'm about to water the pig. Smells down here because all the rain went in her pen, and rain and pig. Hi, pig. Hi, pig. You're muddy. So, some of you may be like, where are your kids? So today is a teacher work day. And I don't know if you know, in public school, when it's a teacher work day, the kids stay home and the teachers get to work by themselves. So, it's a teacher work day for the Mathis household. None of them wanted to come out this morning. I didn't argue with them. Here's a quick look at the garden. I cannot get in there. It is so muddy right now, which I am very, very thankful for. Whoopsie. In August, having as much rain as we've gotten the last 2 days, I mean, it is muddy. But everything is doing really well. I wish I could show y'all some of the stuff we planted a couple weeks ago. We got lettuce and spinach in the ground. I don't know if y'all guys can see that. It's like right in there. Looks like something's sprouting. But if you guys can see all that ground cover, it's so funny story. We were tilling the garden on our last video. We showed it to you. I'm gonna get in the shade. And we were tilling the garden and we had a couple of cantaloupes that had rotted on the vine. And instead of picking them up because they were nasty and they were full of ants, we just tilled them back in the ground. I'm not kidding you. There is probably 50 or 60 seeds that have popped up. So now I have like 50 or 60 cantaloupe plants that I've already pulled up. So I think we've never done cantaloupe in the fall. I don't know anything about them. So you guys tell me if I can grow cantaloupe in the fall. I don't think so. I think they do better with the heat. But the way Texas is working and way 2020 is working, we may never get rid of summer. So no, in all seriousness, I'm curious if they'll last through at least the fall. I'm gonna leave 1 or 2 in there. I'm not leaving 50 in there. But anyway, so you always learn something, right? We've always just tilled things back into the garden, but never have we had something actually take. And that one cantaloupe, all the seeds produced a ton of plants. So, I mean, it's exciting. I'm excited to see what happens with it, but it's also kind of annoying because we spent 3 hours in the garden cleaning up cantaloupe. Yeah, the coop is gross. I just cleaned it 2 days ago. But when you have 14 birds getting in there, it's liable to be really gross. So I guess that's my next chore. Wasn't planning on doing that, but I guess I am now. Done. Clean coop. Happy ladies. Took me less than 5 minutes to clean it. So real quick, the plans for the Silkies. Where are we going to put them? We actually have a spot under our big coop. Let me guys show you. That is under the big coop and it's enclosed. And this is our waterer. And there's actually a nipple that goes inside there. You guys can see it. In the past, we would put new chickens under there and leave them in there for a couple weeks, and then we would take them out and, oh, sorry, the lighting's bad. We would take them out and we would slowly introduce them to the flock, and we would not release them out into the big yard for a couple more weeks. So over a month's time, we're introducing them to our chickens and we're introducing them to our land. That way they know what to do at night. However, it's supposed to be really hot, and that area down there is not vented very well. So of course, I don't want them to overheat. So plan B. We bought this last week. It is a rabbit hutch that we're actually going to use for our meat chickens and our quail that we are going to be getting in the next couple weeks. So I actually think I'm going to put them in there for the time being because Silkies are really small. And then there's Nosy Nellie over there. Although her name's not Nellie. Ooh, I just got in a spider web. Her name's not Nellie, but she is very, very nosy. She's up on the deep freeze. Anyways, so I think we're going to put them in here for a little while instead of down in the bottom. I have waters, I have feeders and stuff like that, so that's not an issue. But I think this will be better for them for a little bit just because it will keep them a little bit more air moving through the coop. Okay guys, I'm whispering because the kids are inside. We're about to leave. We're going to pick up the quail. That's what I told them. I told them we're going to go look at quail, and so they don't know about the Silkies, but we're on our way. I'm actually, when I'm in the car, going to shoot another intro, so I think this is the first video that we made, so you'll have to listen to me twice, but that's okay. I'm so excited. Hey guys, it's Shanna from the 5 and Family Homestead. I got Easton and Sarah. No. We are on our way to look at some quail. So we had thought about at some point adding some quail to the homestead, and today Tobin found some locally that were for a decent price. So me and the kids decided we're gonna load up and we're gonna go check them out. And we thought we'd bring you guys along. This will be our first time that we've done anything with quail, so I'm not sure that we know a whole lot, but we're gonna give it a shot, and who knows what we're gonna come home with. So y'all stay tuned.
Come along with us. Watch to the end.
Tell me what we got.
I'm not happy about it. Oh, look, it's hot.
I know, it is hot.
Wait, do you have your cup?
Yeah.
We go get the water.
So what did we get, guys?
Furry little looking chickens.
We didn't actually get quail. We got some Silkies that are very, very hot. It's 102 right now, so we're gonna get them in the kennel and we're gonna get them home.
Did you see him?
Okay guys, so we got the Silkie chickens. That was Sarah's surprise. And we're gonna get them home. It is really, really hot and they're panting a lot, so we're gonna try to get home as quick as we can, and we'll show y'all the setup we're gonna put them in. Okay guys, so we just got home. And there's our girls. They're wet right now because when we got them, they were very, very, very hot. And so we put some water in the bottom of the kennel, and so their feet are a little wet. But we're gonna put them in their new home.
That's where they live now. And Mom, are the other ones gonna live on this side, Mom?
No, they're both gonna live in the same cage.
No, I mean the ones that were the meat chickens. Are the meat chickens gonna live on this side?
Yes, when they're chicks. Here they are. That one looks ridiculous. His feathers are all wet. We got some food for it, some water. We're just gonna keep them in here for right now.
Look at pigs.
All right, guys, that's it. The Mathis Homestead added 2 new animals that will serve no purpose on the homestead. But
I think that's kind of our brand, just having animals that don't serve any purpose.
Well, most all of them do, except these won't. But anyways, they're going to be settled, and we'll keep checking on them through the night. Not through the night, through the day. And we'll check on them in the morning, and we'll let y'all know how they're doing. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, comment down below. Let us know if you have Silkies, and if you, what are unique characteristics about them. We've heard they're really quirky, so it's going to be interesting to see their personalities come out. But y'all comment down below, let us know what you think, subscribe, share our channel, all the things that the cool kids are doing. So thanks for coming. Bye.